I tested some of the best cameras for YouTube of 2025, and in this video I'm gonna rank them in a tier list based on their value for money, overall performance, and more. Links to all of the products will be in the description below. Sony ZV-E10 II. This thing shoots incredible 4K 60p footage with only a tiny 1.1x crop, and the 10-bit color capture gives you so much flexibility in post-production. The 3-capsule mic setup is fantastic. You can choose which direction to capture audio from, and it even comes with a windscreen in the box. What really blows me away is the autofocus system. It's lightning quick and super reliable, especially for tracking unpredictable subjects. While it lacks in body stabilization, which is a bummer, the overall package is just too good to ignore. For content creators who want professional quality without breaking the bank, this is absolutely perfect. I'm putting this in the God tier without hesitation. It's just that good. DJI Pocket 2. The 3-axis gimbal stabilization makes footage buttery smooth, and the tracking features are pretty neat for solo creators. But let's be real, the small sensor struggles in low light, and it tends to get hot while filming in 4K. The battery life is also quite disappointing at just 140 minutes of recording time. While it's super portable and great for quick shots, it's really limited compared to proper cameras. For casual vloggers who prioritize portability and stabilization, it might work, but there are better options out there. This lands squarely in average tier for me. It's just too specialized and limited. Panasonic Lumix S5 II. The full-frame 24-megapixel sensor delivers gorgeous image quality, and the ability to shoot 6K video is mind-blowing. The 5-axis stabilization is incredible. I can shoot handheld at ridiculously slow shutter speeds. My only real gripe is that the autofocus, while improved with face detection, still isn't quite up to par with the competition. For hybrid shooters who care about both photo and video quality and don't mind the slightly wonky AF, this camera is fantastic. I'm putting this in the great tier. It's almost perfect, but that autofocus holds it back just a bit. Nikon Z30. The full-width 4K 30p video with no crop is actually pretty impressive, and that's rare in this price range. The autofocus system with face and eye detection works great for vlogging, and it can even detect eyes through sunglasses. However, it tends to overheat during longer 4K recording sessions, and the lack of in-body stabilization is definitely noticeable. For beginner content creators who want a solid camera to start with, this hits a sweet spot. This goes in good tier for me. It's a capable camera with some limitations, but still delivers where it counts. Blackmagic designed Pocket Cinema Camera 6K Pro. Packed with incredible features like built-in ND filters, a tilting screen, and superb 6K image quality that delivers fantastic dynamic range, the battery life has been improved, and the screen is now much brighter, making it easier to shoot outdoors. However, it's not really meant for beginners. There's no image stabilization or tracking autofocus, and you'll need to invest in additional batteries and storage for extended shooting. Looking at everything it offers and its limitations, I'm putting this in the good tier. It's a professional tool that delivers amazing qualities, but requires expertise and additional investment to get the most out of it. Fujifilm X-S20. This thing is absolutely killing it with its stabilized sensor and incredible battery life. I can shoot for an entire day without worrying about power. The autofocus system is super impressive with subject recognition for everything from birds to trains, and it handles action really well with up to 20 FPS shooting. While the EVF is a bit small compared to competitors, the flip-out screen is bright and crisp, perfect for vlogging. With its mix of pro features and user-friendly operation, I'm confidently placing this in the great tier. It's a fantastic all-rounder that won't let you down. DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Oh my goodness, the video quality of this tiny beast is absolutely insane. With its 1-inch sensor and fantastic stabilization, it's delivering smooth, professional-looking footage in all kinds of lighting conditions. The face tracking is incredibly reliable, and the audio quality is phenomenal with 32-bit float capability. The only real downsides are the lack of weather sealing and occasional startup lag. This camera is literally changing the game for vloggers and content creators. It's a no-brainer God tier for me, especially considering how much value you get in such a compact package. Insta360 X4. The jump to 8K resolution is a game changer for 360 footage, and the stabilization is absolutely incredible for action shots. Love how you can shoot first and frame later, plus the ability to create content for different aspect ratios from a single shot is super versatile. The downside is that you need to post-process everything, and the low-light performance isn't great with its smaller sensor. Considering its unique capabilities but also its limitations, I'm placing this in the good tier. It's amazing at what it does but requires extra work in post-production. Sony A7R V. The AI-powered autofocus on this beast is absolutely mind-blowing, with incredible tracking for humans, animals, and even insects. I'm really impressed by the fully articulating screen that both tilts and flips, making it perfect for different shooting angles. The 61-megapixel sensor delivers stunning image quality, but there's a significant 1.24x crop when shooting 4K 60p, which is a bit disappointing. The menus are still huge and complex, which can be frustrating for beginners. For content creators who need high resolution and professional features, this is definitely a solid choice, and I'm putting this in the good tier. Canon EOS R. The autofocus system is actually pretty reliable with great eye tracking, and the build quality is super solid with excellent weather sealing. The touchscreen is really responsive and the customization options are fantastic. You can set up pretty much any button the way you want. But man, that 4K crop is a real bummer for video work. And having just one card slot makes me nervous. While it's still capable of producing beautiful images, there are better options out there for YouTube content, so I'm placing this one in the average tier. Sony ZV-10. The autofocus on this little camera is seriously impressive with 425 phase detection points that work amazingly well even in low light. Love how they included that 3-capsule mic system that lets you choose recording directions. Super handy for vlogging. The lack of in-body stabilization is kind of a bummer though, and you'll have to deal with some crop when using digital stabilization. For budget-conscious creators who want great autofocus and solid video features, this camera delivers great value, earning its spot in good tier. GoPro Hero 12. The stabilization on this thing is absolutely insane with Hypersmooth 6.0, and now you can shoot HDR video, which makes a huge difference in tricky lighting. Battery life has gotten way better, and that new 10-bit log capture is awesome for color grading. The low light performance still isn't great though, and you'll definitely notice that in darker scenes. For action content creators and adventurous vloggers who need something ultra portable and virtually indestructible, this is a fantastic choice, and I'm confidently putting it in the good tier. Canon PowerShot G7X Mark III. The 20-megapixel sensor with 4.2x optical zoom delivers solid image quality and crisp 4K video, though it tends to overexpose shots and struggles with autofocus tracking. Love the flip-up screen for vlogging, and the mic input is super handy, plus the 20 FPS burst shooting is pretty impressive for catching action. Unfortunately, it does have some major overheating issues while recording longer clips, and the battery life isn't great. Definitely gonna need some spares if you're planning a full day of shooting. For a compact camera that's mainly aimed at vloggers, I'm putting this in the great tier. Canon PowerShot V10. This tiny vlogging camera packs a 1-inch sensor and shoots decent 4K video, but man, that 2-inch screen is really cramped. The built-in stand is pretty clever and the face tracking works well, but the battery only lasts about 20 minutes in 4K and it tends to overheat. The ultra-wide 19mm lens is great for vlogging, but the digital stabilization is a bit jittery and the UI is frustratingly small and fiddly. For beginners who want something simple and portable, it's not terrible, but those limitations put it squarely in average tier. Sony ZV-1 II. Absolutely loving the upgraded 18 to 50mm lens on this thing. It's so much more versatile than the original, and that autofocus is just incredible at tracking faces and animals. The new automatic directional mic is super smart, switching between front and rear audio depending on what you're filming. Sure, the battery life could be better at just 45 minutes, but the improved touch controls and overall video quality more than make up for it. As a complete package for vloggers who want amazing quality without the complexity, this is definitely god-tier material. Sony Alpha-6700. This APS-C beast brings some serious firepower with its 26-megapixel sensor and AI-powered autofocus that just nails subject tracking. The fully articulating screen is great for vlogging, and that image quality stays clean up to ISO 6400. Only real bummers are the mediocre EVF and the fact that the image stabilization isn't the best for video work. Still, with its compact size and impressive feature set, it's perfect for hybrid shooters who want both photos and video, landing it solidly in great tier. Panasonic Lumix GH7. This beast packs a 25.2-megapixel BSI sensor with incredible video capabilities, including 5.7K 60fps recording and eternal ProRes RAW support. The autofocus system is totally transformed with phase detection and updated subject recognition that can track everything from humans to trains. What really impresses me is the built-in cooling system that prevents overheating during those long recording sessions. While it's definitely on the pricier side at $2,200, the incredible stabilization system and professional-grade video features make this an absolute powerhouse for serious content creators. I'm putting this in the god tier because it's simply the most capable hybrid camera for YouTube content creation right now. Canon EOS R10. The autofocus on this thing is seriously impressive with its dual-pixel CMOS2 system that smartly recognizes and tracks subjects. You get 4K 60p video recording, though there is a significant crop to be aware of. The compact size makes it perfect for vlogging, and that fully articulating screen is super handy for self-recording. The main drawbacks are the lack of in-body stabilization and limited native lens options currently available. For the price point though, you are getting incredible value with features that used to be reserved for much more expensive cameras. This lands solidly right here for me. It's an excellent choice for YouTubers starting to take their content seriously. OM System Olympus OM5. The stabilization system of this camera is pretty impressive with up to 7.5 stops of compensation. While it handles basic face detection well, it's missing the more advanced subject detection features found in newer cameras. The autofocus system really struggles with moving subjects, which can be frustrating when trying to capture dynamic content. It does have some neat computational features like live composite and starry sky AF, but these aren't particularly useful for YouTube content. Looking at the overall package and its limitations, I'm placing this in the average tier. It's capable but doesn't quite match up to more modern options for content creation. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the cameras for YouTube for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description. Alright, peace out.